Okay, so I thought I was done making videos for today, so this is gonna be a late upload video, but I was minding my own business at the gym, doing shoulders, get them guns, man. And go figure enough, I completely forget about the PlayStation Showcase happening today, but my god, did they drop a bombshell. If you are a Star Wars fan, man oh man, wow, Aspire, I'm impressed. If you guys don't know, the KOTOR Remake was announced today at the showcase by Aspire. So Aspire is going to be the ones that are actually making this game, and I am super excited. As somebody that is a Star Wars fanatic when it comes to the Knights of the Old Republic, even Star Wars The Old Republic, this has me so excited to see the return of Revan. I'm so excited to return to a game that I remember as a child. I remember 2003 playing Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox in 03. I love it, man. This is amazing. This is something that I cannot wait to play and get my hands on. Now, there's no date yet. There's no date given on exactly when this game, KOTOR game, is going to be coming out. The only issue that I have with it, this is one thing that was announced with this announcement, because it was during the PlayStation Showcase, is that it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive at launch, and so this is the at least announcement from Aspire. So this is no Jedi mind trick. We're bringing Star Wars The Old Republic, a remake, to PlayStation 5 as a console exclusive at launch, and to PC in partnership with PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Now, this is one thing that just kind of irks me just a little bit, because I hate the exclusivity when it comes to game launches. I wish there was no exclusive deals when it comes to consoles and studios, where, you know, depending on whatever game it is, it comes out on all consoles and it doesn't favor one or the other. Now, I get it when it comes to marketing. They're, PlayStation's trying to market their console, trying to get more sales. With this, imagine a deal was struck between Aspire, Lucasfilm Gaming, and stuff like that, and PlayStation to get this to be an exclusive deal. And I'm irked by this just a little bit, because I don't like it. However, I do enjoy that they're going to be putting it on PC. So this is something that you don't have to buy a PlayStation. You don't have to, this is the one thing I was afraid of. You don't have to buy a PlayStation 5 in order to play this game, because at least from this announcement, it's going to be on PC as well. So again, I just can't wait. I cannot wait to relive my old childhood. My whole childhood gaming experience when just enjoying the Star Wars game. I mean, KOTOR was an amazing game back in 03. I think if there's anybody out there that has not played this thing, my God, spend the $10 or $5, whatever it costs nowadays, to play this game, whether it's on Xbox, PC, or even hell, they even have it on mobile. It's something to experience firsthand, and it's an amazing story. It's an amazing Star Wars story. The one funny thing is actually looking back at this, at least the graphics wise, the trailer played, and it's crazy to see, this is from Fandom, to get a side-by-side of what KOTOR looked like back in 03 and what it's going to be looking like in 2021, or, depending on when it's going to release. That's the one thing, at least, that has not been announced, is that when the release date is. Is it going to be released this year? I don't think so. Maybe spring of next year is what I would assume it would be, but this is so crazy to see Revan back in 03. This is what Revan looked like. This is what the graphics look like. And then you have Revan now. Man, look, the trailer, even though it was just a cinematic trailer and we didn't get to see any gameplay, just the announcement alone of seeing exactly what we get to look forward to as Star Wars fans and as KOTOR fans and as Star Wars The Old Republic fans, this is exciting. This is exciting news, and I honestly can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands on something that I enjoyed as a kid. Now, this is one thing that does have me concerned a little bit. Now, this is being a remake. This is being a remake of KOTOR. This is going to be a remake of this game. And if you have played this game either back in 03 when it released, KOTOR 1, KOTOR 2, you know exactly when it comes to the combat system that they used back in the day, the little turn-based type of combat and whatnot. It's definitely old-fashioned. It really is. It is old-fashioned. We need some new combat. We need some new gameplay, and I imagine with this remake, we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting some revamped gameplay when it comes to combat, force abilities, and stuff. My only concern, at least when it comes to what this game is going to have to offer, at least when it comes to the story, is this right here. So Lucasfilm put this out, is that it's a legendary story remade for a new generation of players, is coming to PlayStation 5 and PC. Now, this is the one thing that has me concerned, because at least for me personally, my personal opinion, when it comes to the KOTOR storyline, the Knights of the Old Republic, and what the storyline has for Revan and telling his story, and the reveal in the game, in the original game back in 03. The reveal was amazing. The characters were amazing. The storyline, the different planets you went to, everything was great about that storyline. And kind of going back, BioWare made a really great game back in 03, and I'm looking forward to what Inspire can do. My only concern is that just don't F up the story. Like, that's my only concern. My only concern is the story. I hope the story is just as good as what BioWare was able to do back in 03. Now, don't get me wrong. I imagine Inspire is going to be able to do an amazing job with the storyline and being able to remake this game for new players that have never played KOTOR ever and returning players. I'm hoping that is the case, and I'm looking forward to what they're able to do with that. However, again, that is just one of my biggest concerns. I imagine there's going to be a lot of different updates when it comes to textures, planets, exploration, customization, when it comes to cosmetic and stuff like that, or what you look like, weapons. I imagine the gameplay, the game mechanics is going to be a lot different than what we had back in 03. But man, oh man. When it comes to the storyline of what KOTOR had to offer as an amazing story and the big reveal, kind of similar to what I guess the reveal was back in like Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and that reveal is something that comparably between the two, between this game, KOTOR's games reveal, and Empire Strikes Back, man oh man, they are completely on par, at least in my opinion, with each other. And I want to make sure that at least when it comes to this remake, that it's going to be able to hit all the same marks that the original game was able to hit back in 03. Again, I'm looking forward to a lot of things. Again, when it comes to bringing a game back to, bringing a game back into a new generation that was made, I mean, damn near 20 years ago. That's crazy to think. 20 years ago, close to it, is when this game, I mean, that is, man, I feel old now. But again, Aspire, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great thing to look forward to as a Star Wars fan. Again, I think there's going to be, things here and there that I think a lot of players, at least including myself, are going to be wanting and kind of itching to see exactly what stuff gets released. I know at least in an interview with IGN, a little bit more detail was, talked about when it comes to gameplay-wise and again, with remaking a storyline for a new generation, stuff like that. It's stuff that gets me excited. I'm truly happy with this announcement. We've already known that a remake was in the works. We didn't know exactly when it was going to be coming. We don't know exactly yet either. There's no announcement on a release date. But it's definitely a great time to be a Star Wars fan with this announcement and with what's going to be happening later on down the line with, the Book of Boba Fett, as well as the Mandalorian and stuff like that coming down. I mean, even Star Wars The Old Republic even has its new DLC coming out later this year with its 10th anniversary. This is a great time to be a Star Wars fan when it comes to this KOTOR remake, Star Wars The Old Republic having its 10th anniversary, as well as when it comes to Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian coming down the line. I don't know exactly when this is going to be releasing because of so much stuff still coming down the pipeline when it comes to Star Wars stuff, just like I mentioned. So when is it going to be fitting in? I don't know exactly. I don't think this is going to be released later this year. I don't. Maybe it could be. It could be released later this year, but I think we would get some gameplay if that was the case. I see this more releasing towards the springtime of next year, or maybe even later into next year, into later 2020. So this is something to look forward to. I think this is a great announcement from Aspire. It's a great little teaser for us to get our hands on, get to see it, chomping at the bit to see some gameplay and to hear a little bit more. But I think until this game, we see some stuff, I think that's going to be all the hype. Hype is going to get built up, again, from original fans like myself. Hopefully the hype that we can build up as original fans can get other people involved, get them excited for this, because this is, again, if it's similar to the storyline that was delivered by BioWare back in 03, and Aspire is able to do the exact same thing with hitting all the marks that storyline was able to do, with also adding other things to it. I'll tell you this. If exploration, if it's kind of like an MMO, maybe even like Mass Effect type of exploration where you go to planet, there's a little bit more freedom to do things. And I'll say this, Aspire, I don't know if anybody from Aspire is still watching this video at this point, you know what? I enjoyed Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Man, if you can do like some type of multiplayer like Mass Effect 3, man, I don't know, man. That'd be pretty great. That'd be pretty cool to see. But anything to make the longevity of this game last, would be great. KOTOR, back in 03, there was only a little bit of longevity that game could go on with. There was no DLC or anything with that game to make its life last longer until the, KOTOR 2 came out. But with this remake, I hope there's stuff that's being able to be added onto it when it comes to customization, exploration, and so much more that can make this game last a little bit longer, or more, longer than, the original KOTOR back in 03. I'm hoping that you guys are able to do that job, and I'm hoping it's going to be able to live up to expectations. It's a big expectation when it comes to what the original game was having to offer, but I think you guys are able to knock it off. So anyway, just wanted to talk about it, give you guys my opinion about what I thought about this huge reveal. Again, I'm super excited at Spire. I wish you all the best of luck. I cannot wait to see what this game has to offer when it comes to gameplay and story. And again, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about the KOTOR remake and what this game could possibly offer. Let me know in the comments below. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys all next time. Get them guns, man!